Good evening. In the year 1958, the Parliament of India has passed an act, and that act is called AFSPA. It stands for Armed Forces Special Power Act. Under this particular act, the central government has the power to declare an area as a disturbed area. If an area is declared as a disturbed area, that area will be coming under the control of the central government, and the army will be taking over that area. And as far as that area is concerned, the army and the police will have the unlimited powers. But what happens to the concept of state government? State government is existing, state police force is also existing, but sometimes the situation may become uncontrollable by the concerned state government. During the time, the central government will step in, it will declare AFSPA and impose the this AFSPA in that area, and the complete control will be taken over by the central government. So that in the army, the military will be deployed over there. And this military and the police will have the unlimited power. They can arrest anyone. They can go for the search of any house or any vehicle. If any person is shot dead by them also, so they will not be prosecuted under this. Enormous powers have been given to the military, right, and the police under this particular act. That is the reason why so many people in the country, they have criticized this particular law. And there is so much of demand in the country from various corners that this particular law must be declared nullified. But still we are going ahead with this particular law. But the point is that why are you declaring a particular area as a disturbed area? Because in a particular area, maybe in the complete state, or maybe in the part of the state, maybe in two or more states, this situation may arise. Right, in that particular area, there may be too much of Naxalism. There may be too much of Maoism. There may be too much of terrorism. And the state government fails to control the situation, and the central government will step in. And during that particular time, the military will be deployed over there. Am I clear? Very, very important. But why are we discussing now? Because in one of the Indian states, the so-called Nagaland, whatever the AFSPA has been imposed so far, that has been extended by another 6 months. It has been extended by another 6 months starting from June 30, 2020 onwards. Meaning from that particular day, it will be in operation in Nagaland for 6 more months. Am I clear? So please remember, AFSPA is a very, very criticized act. So in the examination, they may ask you, what is AFSPA? Armed Forces Special Power Act. Clear? Number one. Number two, in which of the following years AFSPA has been passed? Answer is 1958. Please remember this. Right, next one, another important thing that I would like to discuss with you is regarding China. China is now going on with its policy called expansionism. So that is a policy of imperialism. It wants to go out and extend its territories. How do you extend? By occupying the territories of other countries. So this is what exactly China tried with India, but it was a big boomerang for China. And India, right, so it reacted very tactically. It is not just military wise, even with the economy, even in economic terms also India played, wonderful, this play. And finally, the China has agreed to withdraw its troops from the flashpoint. Right? Now the point is that, is India the only country in the world which is being affected by China? Answer is no. Nearly 20 countries in the world, these countries that are surrounding China, they are affected by China. China wants to extend its tentacles. That is the reason why countries like Japan, countries like Vietnam, Philippines, and many countries are affected. And if you look at Nepal, in Nepal internal politics, China has involved like anything. Today, as of today, the Prime Minister of Nepal, Mr. KP Sharma Oli, is surviving as a Prime Minister. It is because of the blessings of China. But anything may happen in Nepal and the government may collapse, and KP Sharma Oli may be replaced by new Prime Minister in Nepal. Clear? And how Nepal tried to, this play with India, that also we have observed. Right? The areas like Limpi, Adura, right? So all these areas, Kalapani, it has amended the constitution, and these areas have been included into the this Nepal, right? Not physically, but at least in their constitution they have this added. So right, so this is really a worrisome situation. India never expected such type of attitude from Nepal, because Nepal is a very, very, very old friend for India, and India supported Nepal in every aspect. Right? So though Nepal did many things like this, India was silent. India is just trying to maintain its friendship with Nepal. Clear? But now the problem is between China and another small country called Bhutan. You know where the Bhutan is located. In Bhutan, you have a sanctuary. Now the China is claiming that the sanctuary belongs to China. Bhutan has rejected very vehemently, but still China is insisting on this, right? And where this is going to lead, that we need to wait and watch. But what is that sanctuary, right? And where is it located? All these points are important for the examination point of view. Now I am opening the document. Kindly have a look at this. Look at this. In which of the following countries the Sakteng sanctuary is located? The name of the sanctuary is the Sakteng. Just now I told you this is located in Bhutan, and all these days China extended its support monetarily. Right? Now China is demanding that area belongs to China. Now answer for our question is that Sakteng sanctuary is located in Bhutan. Please remember this. Okay, option C is the answer. Look at this. Bhutan's foreign ministry issued a demarche. Demarche means political action, political activity. Bhutan's foreign ministry issued a demarche to the Chinese embassy in New Delhi for the claims made by Beijing over Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary situated in the eastern part of Bhutan. And the protest was lodged by the Royal Embassy of Bhutan in New Delhi. Why in New Delhi? While Thimphu and Beijing, Thimphu means capital city of Bhutan, Thimphu and Beijing don't have formal diplomatic relations. The two sides have been in talks to resolve the border issues between the two countries and demarcate the boundaries. Look at this very clearly. Bhutan's western and middle sector have been in dispute with China. However, eastern sector has not been part of the boundary talks, and China had not claimed rights over Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary earlier. What is the meaning here? You already have the problems with the western and middle sector. Eastern sector was not touched. Now the eastern sector is also touched by China. The recent claim was made at the 58th meeting of Global Environment Facility Council, where China tried to oppose funding to a project for the Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary situated in Bhutan, saying that it was a disputed territory. Right? But Bhutan sent a strong note saying that Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary is an integral and sovereign territory of Bhutan. Meaning, Bhutan is opposing the claim that is made by China. So, for our examination point of view, there may be a question where or in which country Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary is located. Answer is Bhutan. Okay, look at this. This is what I told you. Entire state of Nagaland declared as a disturbed area under the Armed Forces Special Power Act for a further period of 6 months with effect from June 30th, 2020. Please remember all the points. So thank you so much. That's all for the day, and I'll see you in the next class. Take very good care. Good night.